We're gonna change up this room again. Yes, again. So this is Isaiah's old bedroom, and Priscilla had her office up here for a while, and she wanted to be back downstairs. Totally understand. That's why I wanted to be downstairs. Like, I like to be in the middle of things, you know. I don't want to be away from the family. It's the whole point of working from home. You know, why we love our job so much. But this room, not a big change to it. It's just going to be pet friendly. We're going to move all the furry friends up here. I'm out of breath. I was carrying stuff upstairs. So I have a big cat tree that we're going to put over here by the window. So the cat food is out of reach of the dogs. It has a place for the litter box to go inside of it. So they can't get to it because dogs are gross. Yeah, so that's going to go by the window, so Nala can sit up there and like look out the window and be away from, you know, the puppy primarily, but just have her own spot. Really, the only time dogs will be in here is like, say we have like company or something, we don't want the dogs out, or if, which most of the time, most of our company's family, dogs are going to be out anyway, or at night when they're sleeping, they'll be in there, but we'll have all their food and water and everything. But then we also have water downstairs because, you know, they don't have to walk upstairs just to drink. That's the plan. We'll see how Nala does with her territory. You know, that can be a little difficult. She gets kind of snippy with the dogs when they go in there, but the reason why is because she knows that they eat her food. But if we have it out of reach, maybe it won't be an issue. We'll see how it turns out. We thought about opening this closet up, replacing the door with a sliding gate that goes in front of it, so we could just have like okay, dogs go to bed, they go in there, you know. But it's not, it's really wide. Like it goes from that wall all the way to that wall. Really long closet behind those doors, but it's not super deep. I don't know. They would fit fine, like plenty of room for the three of them. It just would be kind of a goofy space, you know, because it's so narrow and long. But it's just, you know, it kind of sucks because in here it's like, even before the crate, like just the dog bed could take, you know, and this is the room most people walk into when they come into our house. Like everyone we know comes in this door. So just not having that stuff there, you know, kind of clutters it up. It's driving us crazy. That's the biggest reason. Got my little shadow. Where I go, you go, huh? I saw a comment the other day, which is not the first time we've gotten a comment, and but they said that Abigail will never be truly independent, you know, and that it's just pipe dream and out of reach and all that. And what I always explain to people is that independence is a variable term, right? Like we're increasing her level of independence. The more independence that she has, the more freedom that she has later on in life. And that's the whole goal here, is to create that freedom. For her to have to rely on people less, you know, the older and older she gets. When we're dead and gone, the more independence that she has, the safer that she is, because she doesn't have to rely on other people as much. So there's a lot of factors there. But yeah, the biggest thing is like what is independence? Like there is no like, you know, finite line of like this is what's considered independence and this isn't independence. You know what I mean?
Put that in there. Thank you.
Like I've used the example before. I could independently rebuild a carburetor on a Harley Davidson. Probably most of you watching couldn't. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean you're not independent. And that doesn't mean I'm more independent than you. It's just, you know, you have varying levels, varying degrees of independence. And that's what we're going for, is just the most possible independence. Whoa. Look, if you were to match this, where would it go? That is very good. You need to look at how it goes, though. So you might have to turn this cup like that. There you go. Hold on, get this one. Yep, it's a good job.
You got stuff over here.
Keep going. So a really big aspect of learning these life skills is, you know, I can stand off in the corner when she's doing her afternoon routine, which mom normally does with her, so I try to not give any direction at all because I don't want to screw up, you know, what routine she already has. But we can pretty much just stand back and let her do it. The only time we do any prompting with it is because it's not out of like an inability to do the task. Like she stood there and stared at her lunch bag forever, really because she doesn't want to do it. She wasn't in the mood to do it. You know, we talk about all the time can't versus won't. It's way more won't than it is can't. That has to do with age and attitude more than anything. And I know I've explained a lot of this stuff before, but we do get new viewers all the time, and I want you guys to kind of see what I see, right? Like, see it from my perspective. That's the whole point of this channel. The whole point of Fathering Autism is my family, the world, everything from my perspective and how I see it. And that's kind of what we're, you know, what I'm talking about. This is my perspective of how she's learning things, why she does things the way that she does, what her level of independence, you know, is all the time.
The other one. It's
Yeah, let's do a little more organized than that. See, this one can go under here as it matches, right? I know the other way's easier, but let's do it the right way. Here, look, we're testing something out. You guys know what that is? I'm blown away with how small these devices have gotten. But we'll do a video on that pretty soon. Well, let me tuck it in. Okay. There you go. Sometimes we can get things like a vacuum or whatever, and it's just like, oh, I mean, it's a vacuum. It does its job, and it's good, you know? Or, you know, a million other things that we try out. Like, you know, we've been using Abigail's communication device and app combination for a long time, so obviously I can attest to those things. But I need to thoroughly test these things. If I'm gonna, you know, show them off on a video and be like, this is something that you can, you know, help to secure your child's well-being with and your peace of mind as a parent, it needs to be thoroughly vetted. You know what I mean? I don't want to just recommend things. Although I've seen a bunch of content on it. I've seen a lot of people. We had an older one way back in the day, back when Abigail was a runner. So I'm pretty certain like it's even better than it was then. Then it's a good product. But I will do my testing. Don't worry. Hey, did you get the text? You didn't? Okay. Look. Mom said dinner. Yeah, you don't come eat dinner? You don't? Okay. Are you hungry? You are hungry? Well, then come eat dinner. Okay. You gonna come when you're ready? When you're ready, though. Yeah, okay. Come on, Rizzo. I'm super happy that Rizzo isn't taking much interest in chewing on paper, because there's always paper around the house. Is she doing a good job making your lunch? Here. You want to end your day with a bag? What's up? No, we'll just do paper bag. Didn't you took some of those for lunch, didn't you? Hey, did you take some for lunch? Yeah. I think you're good. I think like 2 munchkins a day, you know? Maybe, 3. I don't know. How many did you have for lunch? No, we don't need a cookie. Enjoy your bag. Love you. I'd love to take you guys along with me for a riveting evening of folding laundry, but how about you? What exciting vlogger life stuff do you have going on this evening?
I have a meeting at 8 o'clock.
Nighttime routine with Ab. Exciting stuff. You're so funny. You just ate dinner, though. It's hilarious. Hey, you want to say bye to everybody? Bye. You want to close it out, too? Close it out.